Hello! Today we've got another bright tropical sort of summer look for you, even though it's currently raining outside here in the Netherlands, but I'm hoping by the time this gets uploaded that it actually will be summer weather here. But yeah, for now I just really felt like doing a bright colorful look. Like I chose to do blue lips with it, but of course it would also look good with nude lips or pink or, you know, orange or whatever other colors are in the eye look. So yeah, let's get started. As usual, it won't surprise anyone, I started out with the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Crème de Rose. And then I went on to actual eyeshadow colors with the Urban Decay Electric Palette. By the way, I'll also link back to my face makeup as usual, and I'll also list everything I've used down below in the description box. But yeah, I started out with this red shade. It's actually a shade that they don't recommend you using on your eyelids because it can stain the eyelid. Personally, I haven't had any issues with it, but do be careful of it if you know that's something you worry about. But yeah, I just applied it onto my entire eyelid except for the inner corner. Really nice shimmery color. And then on the inner corner I used this very bright lime green shade. It sort of looks yellow in the pen, but then on the eyes it's really green. Sort of an acid green. And I just sort of blended that with the red as well. As far as, you know, two clashing colors like that will ever properly blend. And then for the crease I wanted to do a completely different shade, so I used blue. I was actually sort of on the fence on whether or not to use the darker blue instead of this one. But knowing myself, if I would have used a darker shade of blue, it would have turned into some sort of smoky eye thing, and yeah. I just really wanted to keep this bright and colorful and not too dark, so I used this one. And I really took care to like apply it while already blending it, because yeah, if I don't like sort of blend it while applying it, I just can't get shades like this to blend completely. So yeah, I'm also always pretty careful with bright blue colors on my eyelid. And then I use this pink shade over here with a pencil brush, because it's also a bright shade and I also wanted to have it in my eye look. So I apply that underneath my eye. And also a little bit like next to the crease area and the eyelid area. And I sort of blended it in there, just to pull everything together. Now this palette doesn't really contain a shade that I can use as a highlighter. You know, the silver one could work, but yeah, I didn't want full on glitter underneath my eyebrows. So I used this highlighter by Makeup Academy instead. On a little brush that I always use for eyebrow highlights. Works really well. And then for eyeliner, I still wanted to keep it bright, so I used this one by Claire's. It was actually in a set of I think 6 different colors, which are actually all pretty good. Some were glitters and some were this, you know, like completely opaque sort of shades. It sort of has a stiff brush. It took me some time to get used to them, but now I can just work with them pretty easily, as you can see. And I just did sort of a, yeah, I didn't want to do a big wing, but I did want to do a winged eyeliner. So I sort of went underneath where the crease area ends and yeah, then just put a wing there. And then just wait to dry. And then on my waterline I also used a blue pencil. This one is by Essence. I think it's called Beach Bum. Again, I'll just put everything in the description box. It's actually a pretty good pencil, but it does take a little bit of time to actually show up properly on the waterline. But once it does, it is a very nice shade. And as usual, I use the Rimmel Scandalized Lycra Flex Mascara because it's still not empty. But luckily, ever since I actually started using it again, it somehow stopped drying out, so that's good, I guess. Also, I made a stain. Always so annoying. But yeah, I just let it dry while I did my lower lashes. And then once I was done, I could just easily remove it with a cotton tip. Never try to rub it off while it's still wet, because then it will be very difficult to remove. And yeah, then for blush I used this Catrice Illuminating blush in the shade Coral Me Maybe, which is a very nice shimmery shade. I did apply quite a lot of it because the eye look is so very bright, and this blush is actually pretty subtle. So I just applied like 5 layers of it or so until I found it bright enough. And then went back to the highlighter I already used underneath my eyebrows. And yeah, it doesn't actually show up in this lighting very much. It did show up more in like natural lighting outside. But I just applied a whole lot of it onto my cheekbones, especially on the highest point of my cheekbones. I just kept applying more and more because it didn't show up in this lighting. And also on my top lip, and also on my nose and on my chin. Just to give myself some glow. Then for the lips I went for blue with the Essence pencil that I also use on my waterline, and this one, my Makeup Revolution. It's called Horn of Magic from the Unicorns Unite collection, which I reviewed I think the week before this video comes online. Anyhow, you could also just do nude lips or pink lips or red lips, pretty much, you know. Yeah, there's so many colors in this eye look that most lip colors will probably fit with it. But I wanted to go all out and go for blue because for some reason I've really been into wanting to wear blue lips for some reason. And that pretty much wraps up this tutorial. So this is the final result, really bright and colorful, and I think really fun for summer. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye! Wax on it and then, you know, foundation and powder and the rest of my makeup. But yeah, I just stuffed a whole lot of that on there to make sure that it's like completely covered, or at least as complete as possible.